So it really doesn't seem to matter how many times we say that the things coming out of this administration, when it comes to medical advice, vaccines, medications, supplements, it's all nonsense. They're literally lying to you, and there's no conspiracy. I don't get big pharma checks. I'm not paid by big pharma to say any of this. It's just me and my 2 decades of experience, my nearly dozen years of training, my hours and hours of reading and studying, years and years of doing this over and over again and seeing safe, effective, minimal risk, minimal adverse reaction. So we need parents and all the hesitant people and all the people that have no idea what they're talking about. They just repeat what they're told to say. We need y'all to not just learn basic science, but now we need you to go get a textbook and learn immunology and learn infectious disease. Here's a good textbook. Here's a good one. Red Book. Get that. Or here's my friend's book. Get this. Read. Don't go on the internet. Read. Now come back and then talk to us and ask questions that are legitimate, not disingenuous attacks on our professional character. We are good people doing, for the lack of a better term, the Lord's work. I mean, I work with the general public. I work with people that would otherwise not get care if I wasn't here. They would just get sick. And so let's be realistic. I'm not a billionaire. I'm not a multimillionaire. I don't have a supplement company. I don't own stock in some business that's a supplement company like Dr. Oz. And I'm not a career lawyer who has millions of dollars in a slush fund like RFK Jr. I'm not a billionaire with real estate. I don't have any reason to fight this other than because I'm standing up for patients that cannot fight for themselves. My patients are children. They can't speak up for themselves. The only ones are the ones that are young adults, and even then they're speaking up. They're saying, hey guys, I'm 18, I'm 19, I'm 20, 21. That age range, those Gen Z kids, God bless them. They are speaking up. But the other ones, they can't. You guys don't listen to them. They're begging you. They're anxious. They're afraid of going to school. They're afraid of getting pew-pewed. They're afraid of getting unalived by pew-pews. They're not afraid of vaccines. They're afraid of the pain from the needle. But they're not as afraid of the vaccines as you think. You guys are, because you've done an inappropriate risk assessment. The risk assessment should say there's a 1 in a million chance of something bad happening. In febrile seizure, no. That's not occurring 1 in 10,000. That's what the study says, but in reality, it's more like 1 in 100,000. So, in my practical experience, I'm not seeing enough adverse reactions to warrant what this cacocratic administration is recommending that you do, which is don't listen to doctors. Listen to the lawyer, the grifter, the former surgeon. Listen to the failed real estate guy who, I mean, every day is more nonsense. But this current thing where he is using the world stage to tell women, to tell mothers, to tell doctors, we're all wrong. It really hurts.